Pokémon Stadium. Today, I'm feeling frosty. Let's do some Gym Leader Castle. Who's left? Oh, we've got Sabrina. All right. Sabrina is a very difficult gym. Keep in mind that this is Generation 1. This is Gen 1. What does that mean? Ghost types are not actually able to damage psychic types. Only bug types are. What does that mean for our team here? Well, let me be honest. I'm a little nervous for this. We are gonna go with the Venusaur idea, but I'm not gonna probably use Venusaur. It's more of a tanky Pokemon to use, just in case. We're gonna have our Raichu here. Nidoking is a definite, like risky move because of all the Pokemon in here. I'm gonna go with Arcanine. I do think having something that could resist Psychic is a good idea, like having a Slowbro, which I think I'm gonna go with. Definitely gonna go with Gyarados here. And let's go with another tank, which would be Snorlax. My plan here is try to do things. Oh, he has a lot of normal and he has a lot of fighting types. There we go.
Here's the first opponent of this Gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Mangy! Let's use Surf.
Here's the first move. A decent hit. Vigorous attack.
I wish this thing had a Psychic type move.
What a furious battle.
I think this is the point in the time where I'm like, man, I wish I had a actual like Psychic type move. Not bad. Headbutt here should, What was that animation? It's like he was saying, oh, time to go!
Pokémon B.
Oh, come on, why? Oh, that's gonna suck. Paper Beat. Why? Yeah, it's a hit, but
What's this?
why use something so...
Neither one is conceding an inch.
We still go for it.
Face each other.
Hate
Can't make a move. What will it do? That's a good hit. The intense battle continues.
Doesn't this thing have thunder? Aw, that's stupid. It's gonna kill my Dragon Rage because it takes 40 HP.
Oh,
If you didn't know, Dragon Rage is a very weak dragon type move. It only deals 40 damage.
Pokémon is coming out.
Gyarados, because
Commands are issued.
I trust Gyarados more.
Oh, it's Gyarados. The Pokémon are entirely different types.
Dragon Rage, we can do that. I'll do that. That's easy.
What now? A decent hit.
Well, it doesn't do 40. I'm sorry. It does a fixed. Oh, good lord! Why? How did you miss Hyper Beam? What? I guess. Whatever. I don't care. Just get off the field.
Good hit.
Yay! Dragonair's gone!
Down and out. There's only one
That's very
Pokemon
helpful.
left in reserve.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, it's right.
Something we can kill! Something we can kill! Why does it look so funky? Well, what? What's going on? Whatever. It land the Hydro Pump? Dang it.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit. Neither one is conceding an inch. Whoa, horn drill. Missed the target.
Please land.
Savage attack.
Thank you! Thank you. Alright, we made it. Good night, then. Here goes the battle! Hey. I just realized this is our first, stadium video in a while. I feel like playing it. Fire types. Holy crap, that's actually kind of hype. Slowbro, Gyarados, and then Snorlax. This is gonna be very easy. This is gonna be a very easy battle.
Second opponent conduct battle. We'll need a strong effort to win.
Hello. Starting out with probably the strongest one on this. Horn Drill. What? 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 Game! That's garbage! What? What?
This is a wild one from the word go.
Excuse me! Why?
Oh, it's Gyarados. How will the type difference affect battle? Ah! Oh, the attack missed.
Please land.
Hydro Pump.
Thank you.
Wow! Taken down with
I'm shocked and appalled here.
one.
Does any of your other team, any of your other members of your team have Horn Drill?
Oh, it's Ponyta.
Probably that does, because it's Ponyta.
The Pokémon are
It's just a Ponyta, though. Shouldn't know it.
What now? A decent hit.
Horn Drill, why? Like, does that make sense to anybody? Why does it have Horn Drill?
It's a one-hit wonder.
It's a one-hit wonder. Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oh, it's Ninetales.
Aw, Ninetales.
Pokémon stock is 2-1.
Hate killing it.
The tense battle continues.
Dude, we are so close
What's that?
to,
The man.
beating the difficult section of Mystery Dungeon that we died, I think, the floor before that section, before we meet Ninetales. And it is so unbelievably frustrating that we did.
Oh, it's another miss.
Because by the time this comes out, that first video will be posted. Or like, we are super close. like Ninetales, and the fact that we died. I misspoke. The fact that we died before, probably one floor below the Ninetales discussion, is hilarious. There's a lot of poison types there. I think we still... That has Dig, so we should go with that. Dig. Because I know that I have a normal type on the team, we'll go with that. If you're thinking modern Pokemon here, it does not work the way you think it does. It's starting with Gengar, which is interesting. What I'm gonna do... Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Do your Toxic. It had no effect because I'm a Psychic type, I think. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest knowledge on Gen 1 Pokemon. Getting to like Gen 2, Gen 3, I'm a little bit more knowledgeable. They didn't really figure out how to make Pokemon a fun, competitive game until like Gen 3. And to you Gen 1ers that think, oh, Gen 1's the best gen, I think there's some things that you might want to look at as like, man, I don't know if you can really say that Gen 1, for everything that it did, is good. Like, you can't tell me that having a system where poison types don't affect it, like, can't tell me that poison ground, like, poison types and you can't tell me that having a Pokemon, having Psychic have no weaknesses basically, because let's face it, in this generation, bug types sucked. They just stunk. They stunk up the joint. I'm going to tell you now, and I'll probably put it on the screen too, of like why this is the case. But the issue with bug types, and I think a lot of people don't realize this, is bug types in at least this generation were either early bug types where you use Scyther or Pinsir. Scyther and Pinsir were your only real options for bug type usage. And back in the day, they didn't have what they have now with Technician and Mega Evolution. They didn't have that. What they had was a system of like, okay, we have Powerful Move, we have Fury Cutter, which is the only bug type move in there. Then you had like, I don't know, maybe Fury Cutter, Slash maybe, then Wing Attack, and I probably would have taught it Double Team, personally. If Double Team existed back then. But the problem is those bug types don't really work because of everything wrong with this generation of Pokemon. Not saying that this gen is bad, I'm saying this gen has issues that can't be looked over. You can't look at this generation and tell me that it doesn't have flaws. I think the flaws in this generation of Pokemon are massive. You can't look at this gen and be like, oh, it doesn't have any flaws, when it clearly clear as day, clear as crystal does. Because there is nothing in this gen that says I am not structured right than the ghost types. The ghost type does not work the way it should. It says it's strong against psychic, but in actuality, in Gen 1, they didn't have it work that way. In Gen 1, ghost types were... Psychic types were immune to psychic. Not just straight up good against psychic. Like, psychic types were the strongest type in the game by far. Why is that? It goes back to the whole point. If you're going to use a Pokemon, like, let's pull it back. Let's pull the veil back a little bit. In Gen 9, right? In Generation 9, what did we have in Gen 9? We have a bunch of types, we have a bunch of Pokemon that could be useful, could be bad, but most of them are great Pokemon with great stats and good abilities. That you can make work in the structure of the game, right? That's the problem with all of this. By the way, I'm gonna use Takedown here, because I don't trust Fire Blast to continue to work. And we do need to take down this Executor. Leech Seed! That's not a good sign. At least it didn't hit me with Leech Seed, so it's... like, at least Leech Seed... Perfect, it hit, it killed. Good. Down goes the Executor.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Yes, what will it be? Oh my! This is gonna be a bad one. This is gonna sting. I do not like Sabrina at all. But think about it this way, right? If you're playing Gen 1, it was burned. Hello, that's big. I don't care about the Leech Seed, because that's huge. It being burned means that it will take damage over time. Yep, I had a feeling that that was gonna happen. That's okay. That's cool. That's completely fine with me. We're gonna send out Snorlax, let's be honest. Snorlax is probably my best option here.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
So, we're gonna use Headbutt.
The commands are issued.
It's gonna hit me with Toxic. I think our whole strategy is just to kill me with Toxic, which I don't think is a good idea. Because I think most times that's gonna wind up killing. That doesn't kill, but it did work.
They go into battle pose.
Here's the fun part. I can get rid of that poison status at any time. He's almost down. This should kill the Alakazam. And Alakazam's down. Even in Stadium, she's a hard battle. So, in Gen 1, Sabrina is known to be the hardest Pokemon gym leader ever. Because she has a bunch of Pokemon that are immune to Psychic is the hardest Pokemon type to beat. And that's just because it is. Just the way it is. There's nothing you can do, really, about Psychic being one of the strongest types in the game. It's just a fact of life. However, having bulky Pokemon always help. Snorlax is a very good Pokemon for this reason. And there we go. Snorlax is king. Being the king that he is, we beat Sabrina. Can't believe I just said those words. That's insane. Okay, the next two are actually very easy. Blaine and, I'll leave the last one hidden from you. Excuse me. I don't know if you could hear those. The next two are not that bad. So I will leave those separated. But alright, I think that about does it for Pokémon Stadium today. This has been King of Love. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.